How to create a standout LinkedIn profile. Hi, I'm Lucy Griffiths and I love LinkedIn. I think it's a really amazing place to be right now and to share your knowledge, your expertise and build an online business using the power of LinkedIn, using the power of that community and the connection there is on the platform. I've created some other content all about LinkedIn and be sure to check that out for how to sell on LinkedIn. But from the point of view of your profile, this is the thing that helps you to stand out. And so it's really important to make sure that your profile is right for you. So what are the things that you need to think about in order to successfully raise your profile on LinkedIn? So let's go have a look. When it comes to the LinkedIn profile, it really is most important to focus on this little bit here, okay? So spend some time on this and craft it out as much as possible, because the first 8 words of this makes all the difference. So literally count them up: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? And so that, when you comment on somebody's post, is what people see. So all of these other words can work as, they can be good searchable words, but it's this first bit that counts as much as possible. And so, you really want to be thinking about that and really try and get that in to, to a way that it's punchy and tells people what you do. And so if you are just sort of helping people to, you lose a few words. So get in as much as possible in the first section. Because people will then see that and know, oh, this is what you do. And then, of course, they might want to follow you. So they might want to connect with you. I have still got a relatively small following on LinkedIn, but I am growing all the time. And by commenting and posting on LinkedIn, I am, able to really connect and engage with others. And so I'm really lucky. My posts, I get, some weeks I'll get, about 100 comments on a post. Other days it's sort of 60, 70, but it's a good chunk of people commenting on my posts, seeing my posts. And that visibility makes a massive difference to the way that you show up and the way that you are visible and seen. And so, that is huge for your business, because then you get people into your inbox wanting to work with you. So how do you change this? Okay, so let's click here. And so immediately it comes up with your name and details about you. And so then the headline. So this is the bit that is the most important. So, write it out first of all, count out those words so that people can find out who you are, what you're about. Okay. And then as you go down, you can have your education, all the details about you, all of that stuff. And then don't forget, the other really important thing is to include your website. So you can, and if you include that on your profile, then it means, and if we go to it, that you can see here, it's get my free resources. That was the text that I wrote. So that's going to a page on my website. Here we go, with all my freebies. So different offers, different freebies that people can get. And you're immediately presenting those straight away so people can, tap in and get those. So that's really powerful for you having that on your profile. this bit here where you're talking about what you do, and so the kind of topics you talk about, those are searchable terms. So if you've got those in there, then when people are searching for side hustle or whatever it may be, your content is going to show up. So that makes a big difference. The other key area you want to think about is your banner. Okay, and I just created this on Canva. I used to have one that a designer created for me, and I spent a fair chunk of money on it. And then I realized this is just around the time of when my book was launching. I thought, oh my God, I need to get a new one. And the person that I normally work with to do my design work wasn't available. And I just thought, I'll just do it myself. And actually, I don't mind it. So it stayed. So, so I just created this. So if you go onto Canva, you can easily create this. So here we are on Canva. So just type in LinkedIn and it will come up with different offerings. So you've got LinkedIn, obviously graphics, but you've also got, here's some banners. So I quite like this one. And because you can have, your name and strapline, and it's got a few things there. So that's quite a cool one, but we can look at some others. This one looks good as well. So immediately, in fact, I like this one. Let's go with this one, or even this one. This could be a good one. So we'll customize this. So you can add in, so your name. So if I were doing this, I'd be using a font. So a font that is one of my fonts, like brand fonts. So if I scroll down, my brand fonts are, so it'd be something like that. I might make it a little bit smaller. And then I'd say what I did. So you add in what you do. I never quite know how to say this. But let's say course creation specialist, or you could say, or business coach. Maybe I do that. Maybe. Okay, so you're just adding what you do, stick that in there. Then you change your brand colors to, I've got my brand colors here. So I'll go with the pinks for now. And then you swap out your image for one of your own. So I've got mine already saved. So I'm just looking for them. And I want to have a smiley face rather than like a silly face. So, I'll stick in, if I stick that in there, something like that. And let's change the color on that. So you might do a little bit of red. And then that, I might want red. I might want pink. Maybe I do all pink. I'll do that in pink. And I'll do that in the paler shade of pink. So we just kind of, now, get rid of that in green. So you can see how it's just sort of coming together. I might now, if I wanted a different image there, so you can go to elements and you can then search for different things. So pink background is, so now I quite like these ones. So it's just sort of lighter. And then you can move it to the back. And then we'll put that with a pink border. And there we go. So, you can see how it's pretty simple to, I might want to make that, I might change the font. So in my brand fonts, it's that one. So there we go. And then I'll change that to a brand color. So I might do that in red. And then you can say a little description, or, you know, so passive income coach helping you to live more, work less. Okay, so author of Make Money While You Sleep. Okay, so that's all in there. You want to have your email address, so I'll just hello@lucygriffiths.com. I'm not going to have phone number because that's not relevant. I might say something like, you know, you could even say click below to grab your free resources, whatever you want to say. But that is, I feel like that's a bit big. I might push that down, and I might then push that down as well. Get rid of that little dot. But there you go. That's kind of an outline that works. Obviously, you tidy that up a bit. I'm going to get rid of that. That's going to annoy me, that little, yeah. Right, so we line that up. That can come down here. Now, the next thing you need to do is download this. Oh, doubling up. Don't want to do that. Download it and check that it works. So it's no point just downloading this graphic onto your desktop version of LinkedIn and thinking, oh, that looks nice, because so many people use the LinkedIn app, so they're using the mobile version. So you want to make sure that all the key details are also on the mobile version. So if you can't be seen, and it might be that you're uploading this 3 or 4 times, you're squeezing in your image, you're moving it, it might be you're moving it along, might be you're pulling everything into the center. So this bit of info might move this way along with that. And then so everything fits in your profile, because you want people to be able to see and read about you and understand who you are, what you do, so that you can stand out. So if we go back to my profile here, so here's my profile. I've got image of me that's with holding my book, a strap line that says who I am. So maybe you want a strap line to say who you are, what you do, rather than your name, because actually people know your name because they're on your profile. So you might decide, actually, I'm going to have a stronger strap line along there. And here you can see I've got author, course creator helping you, and then another strong, get off the treadmill of life and live more, work less. So it's kind of really strong information. And then again here, I've got my website, my email, and then a thing here, grab your free resources at, so telling people, and then they can also, as you remember here, when they're looking, they can get the free resources. Okay, so it might be, actually, I could have that even on the bottom to click on the link to get the free resources as another reminder.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you find it useful. I share lots of tips and strategies to help you build your online business. And if you'd love to connect, I would love you to subscribe. Please hit the button below. And I'll also share my LinkedIn profile, so please be sure to connect with me. I would love to see you on LinkedIn. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.